Coming up on JetLife, rookie running back Michael Carter sits down and answers your questions on this week's Twitter Talk. We'll also look back at some of the best moments from Week 3, and later, a pair of rookie linebackers join me for a 40-yard stroll. That and much more coming right up.
And we welcome you to a new season of New York Jets football. Fires one up the seam, and he's got a connection. At the goal line, the push into the end zone. Yes, that's a Jet touchdown.
Welcome back to JetLife inside the BetMGM studio. Here's how we're kicking off the show. We aim to please. You submitted your questions, and Michael Carter, the running back, answered them. Take a look.
It's Michael Carter, and this is Jets Twitter Talk. What's been the biggest learning curve from college to the NFL? For me, it's just been the consistency of the game and the small details that it takes to even be good in this league, let alone be great. So I'm chasing greatness every day, and so the little things are going to add up. So, what makes your game unique compared to others? I think for me, it's probably my short area quickness and vision. I think Barry Sanders said it. He said some players can see the hole, but they can't get to it, and then some players can get to it, but they can't see it. And so I pride myself on trying to see and do both. Who had the best dribble on the team? I'll give some credit though. I'll go Quinnen Williams and Quincy, Elijah Moore, Marcus May. What's been the biggest adjustment living in Carolina versus living in New York? I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but the driving is different. So. What's it like having another guy with the same name on the team? When I was younger, like in college, I got DM'd by Ole Miss and telling me to come play on their land shark defense. But I think they wanted the other Mike. So I kind of knew who Mike was throughout, but played him in college, and I was like, man, he's good. So I'm glad he's on my team and not on the rival team anymore, because he used to give us problems. So it's cool to have him. If it's gonna be anybody, I'm glad it's him.
Michael Carter, just a phenomenal human being. And you know who else is another great guy, although a little bigger? Defensive tackle Florenzo Fatukasi. And we know that he can handle himself inside the trenches, but let's find out if he can handle this. You ready?
No, but let's go.
You're gonna flick this 3 times, right? Whatever flavor it lands on, we both try. So with that being said, go ahead, flick away.
All right, 3 times. 1.
Are you going tutti frutti or stinky socks?
Yeah.
All right. Man, Foley's dripping in sweat already. I mean, if you're nervous, we can stop.
Stop. All right, let's do it.
Well, you go first.
You said we're a team.
All right, same time. We'll do the same time. Oh, I got stinky socks.
I got tutti frutti.
Man, it really does taste like stinky socks. Let's spin again. Let's get this over with, all right? Oh, boy.
Marshmallow or free?
It's a setup of
Toasted marshmallow or stink bug?
Steak, bro.
I got the marshmallow. Let's go.
Marshmallow.
You're doing pretty good, though. Hey, you got all your bad juju out of UConn. This is called Take Me There. You got to take me in this moment, whatever's happening. Not when you posted it, but with the photo, all right?
Oh,
It's
man.
public, man. It's on your Instagram.
All right, so this was in school. We decided to go out that night. Those Tims, one of my good friends pair of Tims. So my boy, he was like, yo, Fo, you look straight, man. They gassing me up. I'm like, okay, big dog, you know what I mean? Then he said, yo, strike a pose. And I struck a pose. And then we ended up going out that night. We had a good time, came back home safe. Everything was good that night.
All right. On that note, spin again. Man, if you go 3 for 3 in the good way, what's the bottom one?
Dirty dishwater and birthday cake. All right. Dirty dishwater.
How'd you know?
Yeah, it struck right away.
All right, Foley. Well, I appreciate you giving us another shot, even though you were scarred.
Man, thank you guys, man. Appreciate it.
Now recruiting wide retrievers and feline backers. Want to see your pet on the big screen at MetLife Stadium? Enter now at NewYorkJets.com/MetLifePet. You know, this Jets offensive line has some serious pedigree and some serious history going all the way back to Hall of Famer Winston Hill in the 1960s. Think about another Hall of Famer like Kevin Mawai, and don't forget about DeBrickashaw Ferguson and Nick Mangold. Mangold actually offered some advice for perhaps the next in line up front in rookie left guard Elijah Vera Tucker. Here's a letter from a legend presented by Pepsi.
Dear Elijah, welcome to the New York Jets.
The New York Jets select Elijah Vera Tucker.
Hearing your name called in the NFL draft was just the beginning of your professional football career, but now it's up to you to make it last. You see, in this league, you have to earn your keep. In time, you will learn what it means to represent this city and fan base on Sundays. When you line up in the trenches, nothing else matters but fighting for the brothers next to you and giving it all you've got. Playing where the lights shine the brightest is an experience unlike any other. Go show the NFL what number 75 is made of. Be detailed, work hard, and enjoy the ride. Sincerely, Nick Mangold.
Look, it's time for my favorite part of the show. Every week, your top moment of the week, and coming in at number 3. Welcome to the party, Quinnen Williams. You know, Q saw everybody up front having some fun in the first 2 weeks, and he said, you know what, I got to get in on that. 1.5 sacks against the Broncos, taking down Teddy Ballgame not once, but twice. Coming in at number 2, like a hammer finding a nail, C.J. Mosley says buenos noches to Melvin Gordon. It's really amazing that Gordon was able to hold on to this ball, and let's just hear the broadcast call for a minute.
That began at their own 25. It's Gordon, and Gordon is lit up. C.J. Mosley.
Man, that was a great hit. And coming in at number 1, Quincy Williams posts the ball loose. Delshon Phillips recovers it, and he shoots up the sideline. Teamwork, it makes the dream work, and that is your top moment of the week. All right, before we let you get some time to get a little bit of a snack, here's this week's trivia question. Which Jets wide receiver had a 69-yard touchdown catch the last time the Jets hosted the Titans? We'll have the answer on the other side. Welcome back to JetLife here in the BetMGM studio, and buckle up real quick because here's this week's trivia question. Which Jets wide receiver had a 69-yard touchdown catch the last time the Jets hosted the Titans? The answer? Brandon Marshall. He actually caught the defense sleeping on his touchdown catch.
He's at the 40, right sideline 30, to the 20. Brandon Marshall galloped 69 yards.
And Marshall had 125 yards total in a 30-8 Jets win. This Sunday is the Green and White's crucial catch game, which is the NFL's campaign to raise money for the American Cancer Society. And since its inception in 2009, the NFL has raised over $22 million. And you know, we were talking about this guy right here, Quinnen Williams, earlier. He actually lost his mother to breast cancer when he was a child. And for more of a look at her influence on his life, here's this week's One Jets Drive Wheels Up, presented by JetBlue.
All right, we just moved in, man, but this is one of the first paintings I got a chance to hang up because I don't really get a chance to hang nothing up. But this is a picture of me and my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. This is my rookie year. This was one of the first games of my first home games of my rookie year that she got a chance to be on the sideline. Someone took this picture, and I ended up getting this picture, and I know she was talking about this picture forever. She posted it on Instagram and stuff like that, and I ended up getting this picture painted for her birthday. She picked out this suit. I got this suit custom-made. She picked the suit out, picked the shoe, picked the whole outfit out, picked the location. I just showed up, put it on, and took the picture. The last couple of months have been amazing, man. I got married to my longtime girlfriend, Miranda Ross, and it's just been fun, man. We just been together like 4 or 5 years and just decided to tie the knot together and just be one and different things like that. So, hello? Hello? Look, they recording you, babe. Say hey.
Hey, beautiful. That's my wife, grandma, right there. She's so beautiful.
Look, you got one more right there.
I can't see who that is on the couch.
That's my mom.
I'm so weak. What y'all doing over there?
Nothing, just having bonding time. 3 generations.
Yeah. And my wife means a lot to me, so I'm saying, because she helped me, like, grow and, like, help me do a lot of stuff. Like, I don't have to, like, do all this, like, just the small things. Like I said, attention to detail, like, the small things, like, hang up the pictures. Like, my wife do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, set the couch up. Like, she do that. Like, pay the bills. She do that. Like, only thing I do is focus on football. Like, she has her own business and, like, everything. Like, she's in school and has her own business. So she like an octopus. Like, so she do everything. And I just make sure she taken care of. Like, if she need dinner or she want to go shopping or something like that, because she do more than enough for me. So being in the NFL, like, it gives me a platform, the opportunity to tackle the different things that I want to tackle, like breast cancer awareness and just cancer awareness in general, because my mom passed away from cancer. She used to say to us before, every time we go to school, like, me and my brothers and sisters would just, like, give your best at whatever you do. Like, every time you step in classroom, give your best. Like, you might make a C, you might make a B, you might make an A, but make sure every time you step inside the classroom, do anything, give your best. And, like, also on Saturdays on our football games, she used to say the same thing, like, go out there, no matter if you win, lose, no matter if you get knocked down on the ground, no matter if you make a sack or score a touchdown, like, make sure it's your 1,000% best. So those small things like that she taught us, like, on the field and off the field, that always stick with me. So I always try to make her proud, because I know, like, she raised us to be great people on the field and off the field, just great people and individuals in general. So.
As we just saw, there are many sides to Quinnen Williams. Right there was the heartfelt side. We knew about the big goofy side. And on the field, he's a menace. And for more of a look at his performance against the Broncos, here's senior reporter Eric Allen for this week's Next Gen Stat.
The Jets' defense continues to play well in the early stages of the 2021 season. They rank 10th overall in yards allowed and 11th in yards per play. They've excelled on third down, ranking 4th overall, and they're tied for first in red zone touchdown percentage.
And they'll drop Teddy Bridgewater back, and the pocket quickly collapses, and there's Quinnen Williams as he throws down Teddy Bridgewater.
Last week, third-year defensive tackle Quinnen Williams racked up a second and a half of Teddy Bridgewater in Denver. The first came in the opening quarter as Williams reached a max speed of 7.96 miles per hour before corralling Bridgewater. Then in the third quarter, Williams shared a sack with Jets edge rusher Bryce Huff. The Jets brought 6 rushers, collapsing the pocket as C.J. Mosley and Javelin Guidry came on delayed pressures. Williams pushed Dalton Reisner back and then discarded him as he reached Bridgewater first. But Huff, who reached a max speed of 10.96 miles per hour, won his individual matchup with left tackle Garrett Bowles as well. Williams appeared in 35 defensive snaps against the Broncos and had the sack and a half, 3 pressures, 4 tackles, and 1 stop for loss. After recording 7 sacks last season and undergoing foot surgery, Williams transformed his body and he's in great shape.
Here comes a blitz, under pressure, and the Jets get home and get the sack back to the 29-yard line.
After the Jets lost last week, Williams had no interest in talking about his own individual effort. But look at the negative things he did, try to correct them, and he wants to help this Jets team get things turned around very soon. That starts Sunday with a bruising matchup with the Titans. Job number 1 will be containing Derrick Henry, and then Williams and his teammates can get after quarterback Ryan Tannehill.
All right, so the Jets back home at MetLife Stadium. They welcome in the Tennessee Titans. Let's bring in the voice of the Titans, Mike Keith. Mike, thanks for joining me.
Pleasure to be with you.
All right, so let's start with Derrick Henry. I feel like most fans know about him. He's been unstoppable basically the past 2 seasons. What allows him to be so good and be so durable at the same time?
His training's unbelievable. That's the other thing. And when you're 6'3", 250 and you train like he does, it makes you a pretty remarkable athlete. Derek's a very patient back. He understands the first 10 carries. He's probably not going to pick up a lot, but he keeps pounding and pounding and pounding. And by the time he gets into the carries over 20, he starts to take advantage.
Look, 28 carries last week. We know that Derrick Henry, a focal point of this Titans offense. A.J. Brown, though, week to week, we don't know if he's going to be up or down for Sunday. But what is A.J. Brown's role in this offense compared to the other skill players such as Julio Jones?
A.J. Brown is fantastic run after the catch. He can run any route. He can catch the football wherever you throw it. He is a combat catcher, as some people like to say. He does not mind contact or people trying to play physical with him. That's what A.J. Brown's game really is catch the football, break tackles, and then run away from people because of his physicality.
Okay, Mike, let's wrap up with this. If you're a football fan, you know about Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, even some defensive players like you mentioned, Bud Dupree, Kevin Byard, another guy. Who are some players that maybe don't get enough attention, whether that be offense or defense, but you think play a key role to the success of your team?
Well, one guy that jumps out to me is number 58, Harold Landry, fourth-year outside linebacker from Boston College. Motor that goes all the time, plays the run, rushes the passer, will drop back in coverage. He's a very underrated player on this roster. I think Harold Landry, to me, is certainly one of the most underrated Tennessee Titans that there is.
All right, and that's a great answer, and that's a great way to wrap up Opponent Talk. Mike, thanks a lot. We'll see you Sunday at MetLife Stadium.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for having me on.
And before we let you go to catch some shut-eye, let's take a stroll with rookie linebacker Jamien Sherwood. And you might want to stay tuned for this one because we have a surprise visitor. I just want to be known, though, this is a raincoat. So, rain or shine, we're strolling. Singing in the rain, probably not. Strolling in the rain, we can make it happen. Welcome to the 40-yard stroll presented by the New Jersey Lottery. Ethan Greenberg, Jamien Sherwood, double four. Oh, boy. All right. That's your buddy, huh?
Yeah.
Hamza?
Yes, sir. Hamza Nasr.
Is he freestyling right there?
Nah, he's singing Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, Pooh Shiesty. You like Pooh Shiesty.
That's it.
All right, so let's start a little slow. Oh, wait, hold on. We got some traffic. This is like New Jersey traffic.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, well, let's start with that. Let's start walking. What do you make of the New Jersey traffic so far?
Since I started driving up here, it's kind of crazy. Florida, they let you get over. Over here, they won't let you get over at all. With a blinking light, nothing. They're not letting you go.
I think we got a visitor over here, another Florida guy. You want to come in? All right, yeah, all right, join. We got the two rookies here, 44, 45. Let's keep walking. How did you guys decide your numbers? Let's start with Jamien.
Really, it was just given to me.
And what about you, Hamza?
Also just the number delivered to me. I was excited. Got my first NFL jersey.
You guys like it? You guys keeping the 44 and 45?
Yes, sir.
Unless they give me like number 1 or something.
All right, so we're coming up on the goal line here. Just want to ask you guys this. Not the NFL. I need an epic win moment from high school, from Pee Wee. It doesn't matter. We're going to start with Hamza, then we're going to wrap up with Sherwood.
Dang.
Florida State, nothing?
Epic win, man.
He has no epic wins.
I got a couple epic wins. I'd say like last year. I didn't even play in this game, but watching the guys get to beat Carolina last year.
You didn't even play in it though. Does that even count?
No, it count because that was the last epic win we had.
All right. Well, what about you, Sherwood?
In 8th grade, we won the national championship. We were in Disney World for a week. It was honestly the best experience I ever had.
What's this? Is that
That's
judgment?
cap.
Is that judgment
That's
right there?
cap.
That's cap.
That's
He
cap.
mad. He never
didn't
won
win.
none. We got rings.
you got 8th grade rings.
Yes, sir. 17 of them.
What was the team name?
Jensen Beach Falcons.
Jensen Beach Falcons. And you're saying that's
They
all
didn't-
lies.
They didn't play no
Top-notch.
North Carolina teams.
What? We played North Raleigh Bulldogs. The first game, 42-14.
Raleigh.
North Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Hey, that's North
Come
Carolina.
down to Concord, come to Charlotte.
They didn't even make it that far.
They didn't do
They
that.
didn't make it that far.
If your high school team played your high school team, are you winning that game?
Yes, for sure.
Ask him what's his stat line.
What's your stat line?
Don't even ask him. It's 0.
That's how we're wrapping up here. The 40-yard stroll, the epic win moment. That was pretty epic. I'll talk.
200. That's how much yards I'm getting every occasion.
And that's how we wrap up the 40-yard stroll presented by the New Jersey Lottery.
Let go!
Look, you can decide who you want to believe between Jamien and Hamza, but that's all we have here on this episode of Jet Life. We will see you next week inside the BetMGM studio. Enjoy the game, everybody. Whew.